stunning Granite Gorge with Warren Eichen, and we're admiring the beautiful view. This is the start of our Meet the Wildlife tour from Cairns, and we're going to show you some of Australia's most interesting characters, our great Aussie wildlife. This is one of the attractions on the Gone Wild with the Locals JPT tour. Just 1 hour from Cairns, the enormous rocks and pristine river that winds through Granite Gorge provides the perfect location for us to come face to face with some of Australia's cutest wildlife. So what kind of wallabies have we got here?
Okay, we have the Mareeba Rock Wallabies, which are completely endemic to this area, which is known as Granite Gorge. These little critters were in danger of being completely extinct. I think at one stage there was only about 3, maybe 5 left entirely. Through the intervention of tourism and the hand feeding that you can see that we're doing now, that they've flourished, and there's actually a couple of thousand of them around here now. This is pretty much where we start meeting the locals. You can't get much more local than this. They're very friendly and very tame, as you can see, but at the end of the day, they still are 100% wild animals.
So the rock wallabies got their name because they jump all over the rocks?
Yeah. Essentially, they live in rocks. There are, I think, about 4 different species of rock wallaby throughout Australia.
I think the best thing about this is you can get really close, can't you?
Absolutely. You couldn't find a cuter creature on the planet of the Earth, I'm sure.
But I had many friends to meet on this tour, and my next stop took me to a unique property just outside the small town of Yungaburra. Here, I would meet a man with some very special friends.
Right, barn owls. Her name's Star. These are claimed to be one of the world's most widely distributed birds. Depending on what part of the world you find them in, they come in different sizes. They can be bigger or smaller, and there's different colours. As owls go, the barn owl, it's an exceptionally long-winged owl. So forests are out. Pre-European times, this bird wasn't even found around here, but they're common now.
Next, we meet an outgoing magpie.
Now, the reason she's so good at catching food in the air, hunter, for small stuff. Insects flying around, small lizards, small birds, anything small, they'll have a go. His name's Astral. He's a lesser sooty owl. Unlike the barn owl and the magpie, this bird does not benefit with the changes since European settlement. It's one of our rainforest species. Because they're relying on one habitat and just a small area of it, they're vulnerable should anything happen to the region.
His next friend was a spotted quoll, known as a tiger cat.
In the wild, it exists only in southeastern Queensland, northeastern New South Wales. And then his northern cousin exists on these mountain peaks behind us, in little isolated populations. They're critically endangered. His northern cousin is likely to be extinct in 40 years.
And then I met one of the top aerial predators, Australia's largest bird of prey, the wonderful Wedgetail eagle.
People see these on regular occasions while they're eating such things as possums. With those eyes, if we had them, we could read a newspaper, headlines of at least 2.5 k's away.
So people can come here, they can see a bird show, walk on the beautiful river, and see platypus. Is that one over there? No, I think it is actually. See up there? Yep. It is one. Yeah. Bonadio own this property and are very proud of their fuzzy, furry and scaly friends who also share this piece of paradise.
The main attractions are platypus and the water dragons, snakes, turtles.
How big is your property? Like what have we got? We got rainforest, we got river?
Rainforest, it's Marby Forest here, type B5, which is highly endangered. And what we're trying to do is just expand so as we can get a lot of the species that have sort of gone from the area back here again and hopefully share with generations to come.
Now, if you think you have not had enough wildlife for one day, well, Claire Baker has found a new species of glowworm. and she is growing her own colony to release back into the wild. So this is a brand new species?
It's a brand new species.
Right here?
Yep, that's right.
That's pretty special.
Why are you growing these glowworms? Well, these glowworms will eventually be viewed, hopefully, by hundreds of tourists coming to have a look at unusual animals and wildlife here in Australia. And glowworms are amongst those that only occur here and in one other country, New Zealand.
Claire is pretty happy with her discovery. After such a wonderful day with our Aussie wildlife, it was time to kick back, listen to a few tunes from our guide, and enjoy a great Aussie barbecue. And guess what? Even more wildlife comes out at night. Many of Australia's marsupials are nocturnal. We've had a great day and we've gone wild with the locals on JPT tours. And it's still going wild. Cheers, guys.